What's up, fish tank people? Alright, so here's what's going on. In the middle of next month, I'm leaving. I'm moving. The 12th, I'll be gone. No longer a resident of California. Thank God. So here's what we got going on. I'm not getting rid of all my plants, but I'm getting rid of a fair majority of them. I'm keeping all of the Anubias. I'm keeping all of the Crypts. So I'm keeping everything that is down in my dirt. I'm keeping some of the Hygrophilus simensis and some of this Telanthera reneki, and I'm keeping some of the Rotala. However, you can also have some of those. Also, Pennywort, up for grabs. Pennywort, I don't want it anymore. Water Wisteria, growing like freaking mad. Also, Floating Hearts. Whoever wants Floating Hearts, let me know and I will hook you up with a crap load of them. Because as you can see, the entire top of my tank is covered with them. And it has now gotten to the point where it is pretty much blocking out light. As you see when I pull it back, just the whole tank brightens up. So, great plant, great cover plant. If nobody takes it, I'm going to throw it out in the pond and basically it's going to be koi food. So that's what's going on with the 60 gallon. I'll show you the other two. Okay, so here's the 5 gallon. This entire tank is pretty much up for grabs because I'm just going to empty it, and if I decide I want a 5 gallon when I get up there, I'll make another one. So in this tank, we got the Limnophylla, which is growing up out of the water. Actually not looking too bad. This is Limnophylla over here as well, growing out of the water. It actually looks pretty good. It'll flower if it's out of the water. Got Lewiggia repens, got tons of that. So if you want Lewiggia repens, let me know. And also, when you message me, tell me you want plants, I need your address, and I need to know how much of what kind of plant you want. Just to be clear, I have the right to refuse service or refuse to sell, or not sell, but give away a certain plant, because I am keeping some of them for myself. Try to get down in here. I think there's some Crypt Parva in here somewhere at the bottom. And there's also a nice starter piece of Hygrophilus simensis right here. If anybody wants that, up for grabs. Also, this Ludwigia tank, all Ludwigia in here, it's going bye-bye. I don't want it anymore. I'm collapsing this tank. So, if you guys get it to me soon enough, I'd like to be shipping these plants out either beginning of next week or beginning of the following week. That way I don't have to deal with it. And once they're gone, they're gone. So, first come, first serve. Message me. I need your address, what kind of plants you want, and how much you want. I'm going to go by stems. And I'm going to count a stem as obviously one stem, but it's going to be, I don't know, between 3 and 6 inches tall. Just so you know the sizes. Also, if you've never grown a species of plant that you see here, let me know. Because, like this Limnophylla here, if your water parameters aren't right, you'll nuke it. And it won't even last a day. It'll be melted by the end of the first day in your tank. It's also this stuff here. I've seen people tell me it resembles stargrass. I don't think so at all. But it's pretty and it'll grow up real tall as you let it grow. So, like I said, let me know. And I'll tell you the difficulty of the plants. I'll message you the difficulty no matter what. I'll tell you what they require. There's also some dwarf sage in here. If you want dwarf sage, I do have some of that. So that's what's going on with the tank. So one more quick look at the 60. This is 60, like I said. All of the Anubias is mine. Do have a little bit of water sprite back there. And I got a lot of Rotala. And like I said, I'm keeping some Rotala, but not all of it. Let's see if I can get a shot of it back here without dropping my camera in the water. So here's some back here. There's a ton of it in here. And it's growing pretty nicely. I gotta collapse the tanks, and I don't want to collapse them full of plants and try to ship tons of plants. So that's what it is. Message me on YouTube. Best way to get a hold of me. Keep it fishy, folks.